Hey everyone, it's Ace. Welcome back to another video. Literally every gun that is available in Battlefield 6 playtest has leaked with in-game gun models and more in today's video. So if you're new here, I post 2 to 3 Battlefield videos a week, even more so in recent times because of all of the leaks. So I suggest you subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and let's get together into first the assault rifles right now on the screen. Let's check it out. First, we have a bunch of M4 packages. The entire first row is just M4s. You can see M4A1, package 1, 2, 3, and so on. We can now see what these packages are that we discussed in the yesterday's video. They just seem to have different grips and scopes, I assume, and skins. Maybe that's just what packages are. Moving on, we have a G3A4 finally. G3A3 was one of my favorite weapons in Battlefield 3. Love the damage model that it had, and the sound, of course. It's a German classic weapon. Love to see it here. Very happy it's returning. Then we have a Heckler & Koch 4333. Not sure what gun this is. Did we ever have it in Battlefield? I don't think so. Then we have a SIG XM7. Very famous weapon. Love it. A AK variant 205. Never played with any of these modern AKs. I think the last super modern AK I played with would be like AK-12. 13 years ago in Battlefield 4. Nice to see an AK variant though. Ace 32. Hey, that's the gun they made in my honor. It's coming back, the Israeli weapon. Love the Galil weapons. It's been a while since I also seen an Ace weapon, so this is great. In Battlefield 4, we also had a lot of variants of the Ace weapons with the 21 CQB and Ace 52. So I'm not sure if we're gonna get more variants of the Ace, but seeing the standard assault rifle, I'm guessing this is the big brother now of Ace 23 assault rifle for Medic in Battlefield 4. Moving on, then we have the Tavor returning. Is this the MTAR? I think this is the MTAR, just the assault rifle version. And then the M27 infantry assault rifle, one of my favorite LMGs in Battlefield 3. It's been gone since Battlefield 3, far as I'm aware. Very happy to see this back. It's such a fun weapon. Hopefully it's going to be as good as the Battlefield 3 older brother. Then we have a SIG 553. SG 553 was available in BF3, BF4. Very nice carbine assault rifle. Cool to see. Then we have Arad MR. Never saw this weapon before. Looks like another gun that I'm going to shoot aliens with, which is fun. G36. My god, I love G36. I used it a lot in Battlefield 4 as a carbine and in Battlefield 3 on Engineer. Very happy to see it coming back. Actually, this is not the G36C, that's the one I was speaking about. This is actually a full assault rifle G36. Great. The only complaint I have about G36, like everybody does in the German army, is that the scope, it sucks. So hopefully we can somehow exchange the scope. But as you can see on the image, that doesn't look to me like the integrated G36 scope. Seems to be some custom scope. Moving on. We have a gun that has just random names on it. I'm not sure what weapon that is. It looks to me like some type of an MP5 variant. Let me know in the comments if you know what in the lore that is. Then we have L85A3. L85, also very nice British weapon. Happy to see it back. Scar. Well, I cannot have a Battlefield game without Scar. This is the Scar L from Battlefield 3. Nice to see it. And then we have a MSBS Grot. Grot, I'm not familiar with this weapon. Looks to be like a carbine. Let me know what that is as well. And then the HK417, which was a auto sniper DMR in Battlefield 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, these are all the assault rifles. I have to say they also look incredible visually. If these are like the models in game, which I'm sure they are, they look absolutely fantastic. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to LMGs and PDWs, starting with the LMGs M60, MG4, Mini-Me, Ultimax, RPK, M240 and M250 for the LMG categories. Ultimax, if I'm not mistaken, this was the starting LMG in Battlefield 4. It was named differently, but it looks familiar. The one I'm looking the most forward to would be the M240 Bravo and MG4, the classics from Battlefield 3 and BF4. And the M250 LMG, this is I think from COD and Delta Force, the big massive RAL LMG that does a lot of damage. Nice to see it. I think the selection of LMGs looks quite formidable. Then the PDWs APD, MP5, MP7, APC, MPX, UMP, P90 and Vector. From here, if you guys watched all of my Battlefield 3 videos when I'm infantry, mostly I'm playing with the UMP45. Absolute my favorite SMG. Very happy to see it back. Looking very forward to put my hands on that weapon in the Battlefield 6 playtest if I ever get in. Sidearms and shotguns, we have M18, we have Colt M45-1. Is this the 1911? Looks like a 1911. 5.7 and Glock 22. Is Glock 22 automatic? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section. If it's a full auto Glock, probably going to be the one we're going to be using the most. Then we have a massive revolver, Raging Hunter. Looks huge. Looks like a 44 Magnum type of weapon. Nice to see it. And then Smith & Wesson Taurus. It looks like a Taurus to me. Nice, small, kind of snub-nosed revolver. Also cool. I like revolvers. I hope these are all good from hipfire. This was my preferred way of using Magnum and Rex back in the day. So we're gonna see how they operate in hipfire. Then we have a bunch of shotguns. I'm not recognizing any of these except the last one, which would be the M1014. This is the Benelli semi-auto shotgun, and I'm guessing this is a Saiga, the 185K C3K. So these are the shotguns. If you know which shotguns these are, let me know, because the bottom ones don't even have a model. So yeah, these are the pistols and the shotguns. And finally, last but most definitely not least, the snipers and the auto snipers. Let's start with the CB98M and CB or 84. I don't recognize either of the snipers, but the one I recognize immediately, of course, is the Barrett Emerald. I'm not sure what Emerald means, but the Barrett, the 50 cal that existed in all the other shooters like COD, it existed even as a battle pickup, if I'm not mistaken, in Battlefield 4. On some maps, you could pick it up from the ground and, you know, shoot MREPs, Wadniks, quad bikes, and other like small vehicles that are like light armored as an anti-material rifle. I guess that's the reason it exists for. It's going to be interesting to see if this is something Recon can carry in his hands as a gun, as a loadout. Can he damage also light armored vehicles? Because that's going to increase definitely his value on the field if he can do this without this being a battle pickup, if it makes sense. Nice to see. I think these are like strong, bold options immediately. And then we have two other rifles, the M210 ESR and the Package 1 of the same type. This sniper I don't recognize, but it looks pretty cool. So we're going to see what it does in game. Doesn't look like an anti-material rifle. So we're going to see how it operates in game. And then the semi-auto rifles, we have a M39 EMR. I mean, this is a classic. I'm pretty sure Wrecker, the protagonist of the Battlefield 4 campaign and, you know, the poster boy for Battlefield 4, he carries this on his back in all of the concept arts and all of the official art for Battlefield 4, and I'm pretty sure you use this weapon in the campaign as well. Nice to see it back. It was also a solid choice for the semi-auto rifles in Battlefield 3 and BF4. Then we have a Scar SC. I'm guessing SC means like sniper variant Scar. We had this in BF4, the semi-auto Scar sniper. Was really fun to use. I used this even in some tournaments on super long-range maps in BF4, like Parasol Storm and Gomel Revel. Fun gun, nice to see it back. And then finally we have some type of a Russian version. I cannot pronounce this. It looks to, is this like some Dragunov type of weapon? It looks to have the body of the gun looks like a Dragunov AK variant. Not sure what this is, but basically these are all the variants we have for the snipers and the semi-auto rifles. Yeah, very exciting stuff, guys. These are basically all the weapons that are available in Battlefield 6 playtest, plus the two weapons that are coming now in the next playtest, which was dug up, which I made a video about yesterday, the shotgun and the new bolt action rifle, plus those two, and these are basically now the total weapons we have available in Battlefield 6 playtest. And you know, it's quite a lot of weapons for a playtest, I have to be honest. I don't remember using this much weapons in Battlefield 1 Alpha, 5, 3, 4, didn't have this much. This is a lot, guys. If you made it until the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. As I said, I'm a Battlefield creator. I post 2 to 3 Battlefield videos a week. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I won't let you down with content release. I really release a lot of content. And if you aren't new here, as always, thank you so much for watching. Your never-ending support really means a lot to me. It pushes me to release more videos and so on. On top of that, I also now have a membership link in the video description. It was enabled recently for me. I created some loyalty badges and perks for you guys. And as a member, you would get exclusive content and other things that come with this type of support. So if that's something you want to consider, it's in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. If there's going to be more massive leaks, then of course there's going to be more big videos. Take it easy. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.